Let's check the weather forecast for Jen's birthday. Yesterday, mostly cloudy. That kept temperatures a little below average with highs in the 70s to around 80 degrees and rain for many. Now, out at the airport, just under 1/10 of an inch of rain fell. Far south side of La Crosse, though, no rainfall. And other spots, boy, if you were parked underneath one of those slow-moving storms, you perhaps saw a half an inch to an inch plus of rain. So, of course, this time of year, location is key in terms of just how much rain you see. How do I look with the birthday hat on? All right. Mostly cloudy was the story through the day. A few brief peaks of sun, but look at this neat sky with the colors right around sunset with that stormy sky. Again, we had that storm kind of parked just north of downtown over towards the airport and up near Onalaska and Holman for a time, and that made for some really neat colors in the sky right around sunset last evening. Well, this looks very similar to yesterday morning at this time. We have some fairly thick fog scattered about the region, and like yesterday, it's widespread. 66 degrees, dew point at 65, winds are light, and the Mississippi falling 6.06 feet. Now, visibility below a mile in many spots, including Eau Claire, La Crosse, Sparta, Black River Falls, over towards Camp Douglas, Viroqua, Decorah, Prairie du Chien, and Boscobel. So because it's so widespread, the Weather Service has a dense fog advisory in place until 9 o'clock this morning. What that means is visibility could drop to a quarter mile or less. You'll want to slow down for that morning commute. Leave extra distance, be extra careful around the intersections where cars are coming at higher rates of speed because it's going to be hard to see them. And turn on your headlights. Don't rely on the daytime running lights because, first of all, you want those headlights on. Second of all, you want your taillights on as well for people approaching from behind. Now, winds are light or calm, and again, that's one good ingredient for that widespread dense fog to develop. Now, it's 66 degrees in La Crosse and currently 61 in Winona and Eau Claire. We do have some mid to upper 50s in surrounding spots where dew points are a little bit lower as well, but still low to mid 60s. For La Crosse, Eau Claire, and Winona, and I'm afraid spots that have dew points currently in the 50s, those will rise right back into the 60s as the morning progresses. Now, the rain from yesterday has pushed well to our east over eastern parts of the Great Lakes. Otherwise, all quiet for today, but then this boundary, this weak frontal boundary, will drop into the area this evening and into tonight. As it does, I can't fully rule out a few isolated thunderstorms in a few spots as that boundary crosses through. In fact, Sky Tracker shows the fog in place this morning. That mixes out by about 9 or 10. Plenty of sun the rest of the day. Now, here comes that boundary. You can kind of see this narrow line of clouds. Sky Tracker pops a few isolated storms. Again, it's a very small chance. Many spots will stay dry. And then tomorrow, dry in the morning. Small chance for some afternoon thunder showers with some afternoon instability in a few spots. Now, if we see some storms get going with that boundary late today and into tonight, there is a marginal risk. This is from the Storm Prediction Center for an isolated strong to severe storm, generally north of La Crosse. Main threats would be wind and hail with the local timing from about 6 o'clock to midnight. So it's a rather conditional threat if those storms are able to get going. All right, temperatures today, 87 degrees, pretty warm and humid with that fog this morning. And then tonight, that small chance for a thunderstorm, otherwise mild and kind of muggy, lows near 69. And then for tomorrow, back up around 87 degrees. Warm and humid once again. Also, just a small chance for an afternoon thunder shower. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday looking mainly dry. We'll have to watch that because whenever the air is quite warm and humid like it's going to be, it doesn't take much of a boundary to squeeze out some thunderstorms. But right now I'm going to keep us dry. Small chance of some storms early next week and pretty uniform temperatures there. Highs in the 80s, overnight lows in the 60s.
I always wonder about people who turn on the television right in the middle of a weather segment, not knowing what on earth.
Weatherman's being weird again, right? It's
Here we go.
pretty common.